I started drawing interiors a couple of years ago, really, when I was artist in residence at the National Civil War Centre. And it was a really busy time. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience, but it was really busy. I chatted to a lot of people in the 6 months that I was there. And as part of my kind of downtime and just letting everything kind of just running through the day and getting my thoughts straight, what I did was basically headed to cafes with my drawing kit and did some drawing, which was really lovely. I concentrated on lots of teacups, lots of teacups and corners of tables, and bit by bit those interior drawings got more and more complicated. I can show you one of them now, so here we go. This is the kind of thing that I was actually drawing, and I really loved drawing them. I really, really loved doing it. I loved working on black paper because you get that kind of softening of colours, but also when you're drawing in a cafe, it sort of hardwires it into your brain, the sound of the chattering, and oh, it's just lovely. It's the most gorgeous experience, really. And I can tell you exactly where I was when I made this drawing and exactly what I was thinking and exactly kind of the sound of the chatter and what people were saying. So there's something about it that totally immerses you in that experience. So after that, after drawing cafes, I then went on to draw other interiors, different shops that I'd visited, and I also started drawing Belton House, which is a fantastic mansion in National Trust mansion in Lincolnshire, not far from, just near Grantham, and it's an unbelievably beautiful place. It really is. I started drawing in the sort of not in the big dramatic rooms. It's all the quiet rooms, the kitchen, the scullery, the butler's pantry, which was really attracted me, because it's the places where kind of ordinary people work. It's the day-to-dayness that I really love, like the domestic world of all of our lives, really. So I was capturing that, and I have got one here to show you. 3 are on show at the moment in Belton, and I've got this one here, which I made of the butler's pantry. There we go. So that's one of the interiors drawings, and you can see that it's actually on Amazon packaging. Now that's really important to me because there's so much Amazon packaging. It's everywhere. It's ubiquitous, and sadly, it's just part of our lives, really. I know lots of it gets recycled and reused, but I really wanted to use it for actually making work on, because changing something from a bit of a throwaway material to something else is just really thrilling. It's kind of its own thing. It has its own identity, and I really love it. I love the fact it's become its own thing. So when it came to drawing interiors of Letchworth, there was no other thing. There's no other way that I was going to not use packaging. I could have used just some black paper, but the packaging, this in particular, Amazon, just felt really powerful and really part of the whole message of doing drawings of our domestic, sort of everyday cafes and interiors. What's really lovely about working in a cafe is that it's basically like a puzzle. That's what's really lovely, and what's actually really addictive. And still, I kind of haven't got that out of my head yet, really. It's just you go in and draw an interior, and all the lines, the way you can get perspective and indicate the kind of the volume of the room, is just it's really thrilling. It's really thrilling, and it's really exciting to draw, because bit by bit you kind of work it all out. What aligns with what, and what joins up to what. And sometimes when I'm drawing to start with, it's all kind of, it's rubbish. It really is. You know, I haven't got any of the lines straight, and it just doesn't really work as a drawing. But bit by bit, you kind of hone in slowly with different bits of drawn lines and using my rubber. Then I get things to line up, it starts to make sense, and all of a sudden the drawing comes together and is happy on the page. There's a notable moment where it kind of knows itself. It's a really strange, amazing thing to experience and to be part of, because it's me that's doing it. But you do get a sense that actually the drawing is making itself as well. It's really amazing. So drawing interiors, sort of this puzzle side of it actually is highly addictive. And there's lots of places I do look at now and think, oh, I'd love to have a go at drawing there, I really would, because just the shape of the furniture, the size of the room, the light that's coming in the window, it's just, it's a really, really wonderful, addictive process to do. And the reason why, there's several reasons why it's so important to draw these interiors really, and that is our cafes and pubs they're such important spaces. They're kind of, they're the places where we have social glue happening, we really do. And this exhibition of these drawings that I've made are really to celebrate them and praise these spaces. And really they're a homage, they're a kind of a tribute to all the people that work in them, manage them, own them, and all of us lot that go there for cups of tea. We share confidences, news, all sorts of things. Or like me, I just sat quietly drawing away, because you know, you don't have to be people and still enjoy a cafe, you really don't. So it felt a very powerful thing to be able to devote my time to this and actually make a body of work which captures just some of the cafes and lovely social spaces that we have in Letchworth. I love Letchworth. Cut me open and it's sort of part of my DNA. I still do. I live there for a long, long time, and I come down to see family and friends at least once a month. So it's pretty regular, pretty much part of my soul, really. So, and it's a really, really lovely thing to have done, a whole body of work which expresses another side of the Garden City. You'll know me from my exteriors of Letchworth, that the buildings that I've done, but to actually turn my focus and do the interiors has been a real joy and a privilege, actually. Though I do have to say, this is part one, I think might have to be part two at some point in the future.